Hey there, StarCraft fans, it's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today, gonna be a match between Queen and Stork here on blockchain. Should be an excellent PvZ, top right. Gonna be our blue Protoss, it is Stork. Is he terrifying? Yes. Is he maybe the best Protoss player on Earth right now? Yes. And in the bottom left, we have Queen, one of the elite Zerg players in Brood War today. This is a 2020 replay. I got it from RJB. Again, he's a super cool dude. He knows a lot about StarCraft. Check him out on YouTube. Scouting cross position. Are we, Terry? Don't look at me. He says, I'm just doing whatever Queen tells me to do. Interesting. So it's a giant 4-player map here on blockchain. A lot of good dropping spots. I fully expect Stork to take advantage of that, and maybe Queen as well. Dropping is very, very good on this map. Who do we have watching here? Mind, Shine. I don't know who Juni Macron is. Somebody, perhaps. But yeah, look at this. You have little bases here that are very hard to access through ground. You have to, like, kill these eggs and come through this way. But if you drop it, bam! Super easy peasy. And there's 4 of them, right? 4 bases that are going to get taken at some point in this game. Someone's going to expand here, and that'll be it. We're going to get rid of Juni Macron's Shine and Mind's vision there. Okay. So the only vision available now is Stork and Queen, right? Nailed it. Okay. Very, very good. Hatch first in it is our Zerg player here today. We've got a drone scout, too. Nice. Oh, the Overlord. Wait. Oh, he's just checking for proxies. So he comes up here, says, not getting proxied. I'm going to scout top left now. Where the Protoss is not. The probe. Also, you can't scout the right direction when it's across spawn for your enemy. All you can do is get there eventually. It's going to be the same whether you go left or whether you go right. Anyway, gateway opening, which indicates zealot pressure. Interesting. Interesting stuff. I like it. Zealot pressure against a hatch firsting Zerg is pretty strong. And in the hands of Stork, extra strong here. So another drone comes off the line to attack this probe who was aggressive. Drone decides to let the probe go. Not going to chase it too far away. And where'd that other drone go? There was a drone who was scouting. Oh, he's just going for a third? He is going for a third. Oh, this guy too. My gosh, there are so many drones out right now. So he hasn't scouted anything at all. Oh no, he has. That doesn't work. Right. So we saw the gateway opening. He knows there's expansion coming, so he's going to go for a quick third. Again, this is very hard to punish. Very hard to punish as a Protoss player, but you can make up for it by going for storm drops and reaver drops later on. I'd be very shocked if we don't see one of those 2 here today from Stork. He knows how to be a Zerg player on this map. He knows that's the plan, and that's the path forward. So hit that like button if you're enjoying the cast so far, if you're enjoying this incredibly high-level, excellent game you've probably never seen before. This is a 2020 match, man. This is likely just a practice match between these players, but I don't know. They're not taking it easy. Still trying to win. Yeah, Zealot back here behind the minerals. Ooh, but okay, now all 4 lings can hit him. He gonna die. He took down maybe 3, maybe 4 Zerglings. Nothing crazy. Probe doesn't have any kills, right? No probes getting kills here today. Not yet, anyway. But Cybercore coming in from the Protoss. Cool stuff. Got a Forge coming in as well. Not really worried about any ling pressure. There's a handful of lings out, 3 of them now, after a few did die to the Zealot. So there are probably 6, obviously. I think that math tracks quite nicely. Who says you can't do math when you're casting? Oh, I say that a lot. Because it's true. Lair getting started. Once again, no metabolic boost from the Zerg. Zerg's like, you know what? We need a Spire first. And then we'll get metabolic boost. Just the ling pressure doesn't work against Protoss anymore. Let's just not worry about it. We'll send Overlords for scouting purposes, see what's going on. And it's like, oh yes, nothing really to worry about here at all from the Protoss player. I mean, with this Nexus up, he couldn't have rushed for anything at all. Stargate's on the way. And I mean, even the Zerg player getting that lair up super duper fast just can't compete with the timing on the Stargate here, right? Can't do it. Cannot compete. What are we doing? We're knocking down some eggs? We are. Blah, 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 blah. Workers can slip through here. Imagine doing 1 damage to something. 1 damage to something. That's how much armor these eggs have. What do we got? Probe continuing to harass. You can't really kill it because you don't have metabolic boosts yet. It's on the way, so that's nice. But, like, it's not here at this point in time. Macro hatch, Hydralisk Den getting tossed down. Okay. So he didn't go Spire initially here. Interesting. He got the lair, and then he was like, Spires are for chumps. Let's get Hydras out. We'll deal with these Corsairs that way. The old-fashioned way. Actually, I don't know what's old-fashioned and what's new-fashioned when it comes to dealing with Corsairs, because this strategy is very, very old. This opening that Stork's going for. It's very safe. It's good at map control. It really means a Zerg player can't just throw Overlords up everywhere on the map. This is the only one on this side of the map, and Stork finds it instantly. I think it's Terry, and I think he revealed himself because he came into the main and then fled in this direction. So Stork knew exactly where he was, and it's 43 hits to kill it. You know, if you're a Corsair, single target damage is not really your thing, but you'll kill stuff eventually. That's how a lot of attacks work in StarCraft is. Zerglings will kill, you know, siege tanks eventually. If there's one Zergling against a tank, and, well, I guess the tank would probably win that battle. Anyway, Corsairs. How many Corsairs are we making today, Stork? Well, considering we're getting +1 air weapons, more than 2, I'd say 3, 4, 5, something like that. No Hydras here at the third base. Why is there an Overlord here then, you're wondering? Come on, Queen. You got this. Can you save it? Is it enough? Yeah, I don't know if the Corsair wants to... He does. He's fine. Corsair's totally fine. Takes some hull damage, but worth it to kill an Overlord and supply block. Queen. Zerglings. Taking a roundabout path here. And knock down this attack path. Which, if they knock down another one of these, you can get into the main base of Stork through a back door that maybe Stork's not watching. Stork also knows he can't get through here very fast. You'll have to knock down these eggs. So usually Protoss players, against a Zerg especially, will set up some kind of a cannon back here, or at the second level, there's a second level here that the cannon will show up and just prevent that from happening. Don't need to panic about it now. And look at that! We got our vacuum cleaner. That's the robotic support bay with shuttle speed being researched. This is what we're talking about. This is shuttle drops on this map. Reavers in the mix. Fantastic play. Extra macro hatches. This is just going to be all of the Hydralisks known to Zergkind today. It is. It's going to be a million billion Hydralisks. They're getting range upgrade. They're getting missile attack upgrades. They're being produced 8 at a time. And are we that fast already? No. No Reaver yet. Working on it. This is going to be a Zealot drop into the third base. I love the Sunken. You know, investing in some static defense is always nice. The Hydras are chasing the Corsairs from here to there to Nowheresville. And so, yeah, we're just going to drop Zealots in here. Or maybe we're not, because there is a Hydra and there is a Sunken. And it's not like 10 Zealots. It's only 4. They don't have the greatest upgrades yet. So, okay. Third base coming in from Stork on that right side. And, oh, we're taking down both of the eggs. Okay. Fair enough. The attack path will be big. See? So now that's first layer, and then second layer, which this is getting scouted by the shuttle. It's like, oh, there's not a base to kill. Crap. I mean, he could have expanded here. Stork could have gone for this base. But instead he went over here, and all of Queen's plans are ruined now. We're going to try to knock down this assimilator here, but, Zealot's coming out. There's only 3 Lings here. We're not that strong. Not even close. So it's going to be a big ol' Hydra push. Got Overlords here, too. Ooh, do we have the droppy drops? I don't know if there's the drops researched yet. That's a lot of Overlords if you just bring them for detection. Maybe you're trying to fake out. Oh, you're just bringing them with you so that the Hydras can protect them. Maybe that's the plan. That's what he's doing. He's like, if I don't bring all the Overlords with me, the Hydras will kill them all. Come with me, Overlords. Come with me, Space Cows. That's what Space Cows say. What are these Hydras doing down here? Get up here. Push the front, man. There's no storm. Okay, there's Reavers. But there's no storm. Zealot's actually taking this assimilator down. Okay. Fair enough. Oh, we got the drops. Oh, I wasn't watching the production tab closely enough, but he's got the drops. Okay, this is a sick timing to drop on this third base and kill it. Dude, this is huge. Oh, the Corsairs are like, no, kill us. Don't take down this base. Oh, and all the probes. Don't let them escape. Body block them. Kill all of the probes. Several probes go down. Knocked down to 48 probes. Just still like 10 more than Queen has, but still it hurts. Are you going to chase? I would honestly make sure this base dies. You can do that, you know. I guess we're just going for an attack up I don't know about this attack. I really don't. There's Zealots. There's Reavers here. The Zealots don't have speed yet. They're working on it. Storm's coming in here too from Stork. But Queen's getting some... Oh, Reaver gets picked off, but a bunch of Hydras get exploded too. This is why. You could trade about 5 Hydras for a Reaver if there's not a shuttle around. That's nice. What is this? Is this a drop? No, this is just Corsairs trying to find Overlords to kill. And by golly, they're going to find some to try and kill. Like I said, killing this base is not a guarantee. I would have left more Hydras back here for that. The more Hydras, oh, high ground, harassing the probes who are getting the gas too. This is humongous. Zealots causing some problems here inside the main base and the second base and nothing at the third base. But the big battle's up here. Oh, I like this positioning. Zealots can only come through here one at a time instead of going, Queen going for the drops first. And yeah, he knew. 2 Hydras will definitely be enough to kill this Nexus. Stop worrying, Falcon. I got this. I got it. So knock Stork down to 2 total bases. Not good for him. Is there a lurker drop up here too? There's a lurker drop up here too. What? 17 kills. Queen putting in some work right now. Did she neglect? Yes, the observatory is just now. And a cannon has to come up to deal with this 17 kill lurker. Stork's down to 18 workers. Oh boy. Is that's got to be just that one. Did they stack up? I guess this one's got 9 as well. Dude, Queen is in full control of this game. How did he? He's like, well, I'm just going to take the drops to you before you get the drops up on me. And it worked out, man. Dropping that third base was huge. Dropping these mineral lines with lurkers was also huge. This Reaver's like, get off that high ground. That's mine. And then Queen's up 108 to 70 supply. He's got a 44 to 20 worker advantage, which is not good at 12 minutes. If you're a Protoss player, Stork's in an immense amount of trouble, but it is still Stork. It is still our guy. It is still the scary one, the elite Protoss, the one who can come back from the dead. Will he do it here? The answer is, well, there's 2 Reavers and a bunch of High Templar with Storm back here. So sure, take down a gateway. He's dropping Hydras to absorb Reaver shots and maybe bait Storms out, but no. The Storms were waiting for the big group, and they did wipe out so many Hydras there. And now it's 73 to 70 total supply. Yeah, that Storm, amazing stuff. Also 2 DTs dropping in the natural base of Queen. That'll get some work done. It's like, hey, your invisible units can kill my stuff. My invisible units can kill your stuff too. 10 kills on that DT. 10 kills on that one as well. Are you kidding me right now? Dude, it's 16 workers now from Queen. This DT's got 13. Okay, this is the scrappiest, bloodiest first 13 minutes of a PvZ maybe I've ever seen. Holy smokes. What? More lurkers coming in here from Queen. What did I say? What did I say about Stork? He can come back. He gets another drone. Every drone in the situation is so precious. The Overlords are kind of at a disarray right now. They're kind of spread all over the place. But if the Corsairs... Okay, that's big. Losing the Corsair block is massive. Stork losing the Corsair block means he doesn't have the threat of supply blocking the Zerg that he did a second ago. Oh, this is crazy. This might get an epic tag. This game is nuts. RJB doesn't send me bad games. But I will tell you, they're not always this good. Lurker attack at the natural base again gets cleaned up. Zealots dealing with that stuff. Lings maybe knocking down. I mean, as long as you're here, boys, you might as well be attacking those eggs. But, I mean, his attention's elsewhere. So, I mean, the good news for Queen is that he still has his macro hatches. And he still has his multiple bases. He didn't lose a hatch to this aggression. So, he still has a lot of larvae, right? He can still pump drones much more fast than if he was only on 3 total hatches instead of 3, 4, and 5 here. It improves his output by like 40%. My math is probably off on that, but it sounds right. So it's just Hydra. It's Hydra Lurker here from Queen, and he's got to deal with tier 3 stuff. Archons, High Templar, Reavers. This is maybe where Queen could fall apart. If you don't have any Dark Swarm, if you don't have any Plague, you're trying to deal with a big Gateway-style army with Reaver support, with High Templar and Storm. It's just tough. What did I tell you about Stork, you guys? Absolutely insane. Oh. Yeah, I'm not sure that Queen can handle this. Oh, but Hydra's sneaking up. Sniping High Templar is one way to do it. One way. He had 3 High Templar coming with him. Now he only, he had 4 or 5? He only got 2 now is the whole point, with 2 Storms available instead of like 6. Oh, all right. Lurker's getting some shots off, but as soon as they reveal their location, they're getting stormed and obliterated. Very nice. Hydra's getting surrounded by Zealots, and they're never a good thing either. Oh, he's trying to hold it. I don't know about this from Queen. The Reavers are a problem. The High Templar are a problem. All the splash damage for Stork he could ever want. The Hydralisk Den maybe gonna die. Lurker's gonna die because there is an observer here spawning for him. This is so problematic for Queen. Stork, man, we thought he was dead. He wasn't dead. He wasn't dead. He's Michael Myers. He's Jason Voorhees. You think you've got him. You don't got him. He's always coming back, baby. Bah! Reaver hits. After Reaver hits. Sniping the obs. And almost got the Reaver, but nice pickup. Good splits on that one. Actually, Queen kind of surviving this. Oh, what a beautiful pickup again. The Reaver shuttle micro is just so good. But Stork's only at 18 probes. He never retook his 3rd. That attack, if it had worked, I mean, he would have won the game, obviously, but if it didn't work, is he too far behind again? Who am I to question the power of Stork? I am no one. I am but a mere mortal, and Stork is a god of StarCraft. So I don't know. I don't feel good about saying that Stork's done here, but he's down 78 to 47. Remember what I said about keeping these hatcheries alive for Queen? Incredibly important for him to sustain any kind of production here. And even more than any kind of production. A lot of production. So many Hydras. +2 attack on those boys. The Zealots are at +1 attack with their leg upgrade, too. Archons are not what you want. Archons are not going to help you in this situation. They're too... That's it! Stork taps out. Queen wins it. What a fantastic back and forth. What an absolute worker bloodbath that was. I'm epic tagging that. That was worth the epic tag. Both players murdered the absolute heck out of each other's worker counts. Queen won this thing with 30 drones at 18 minutes. He had 40 like 10 minutes ago, but DT attacks and storm drops and reaver drops just absolutely ruined him. What I need to see, though, that I missed, let's rewind. Hit that like button if you enjoyed that game. I think even as a Stork fan, you're pretty happy with the amount of Zerg destruction that there was, right? Right. So look, 51 probes. The third base dies. Yes, we're familiar with this because I was staring at it. When did he sneak lurkers up there? You have lurkers? No. You have lurkers? No. Where did it did he make? Oh. See, I think I might have seen eggs in this area, and I was like, oh, they're regular eggs, obviously. Oh, but there's not an observatory. Because he went for fast shuttle reaver stuff, he didn't get an observatory. And then, here it is. At 11 minutes, it's 43 probes, because some died at the third, and then this guy sits back here unopposed, gets 4 kills. And this one, oh yeah, it just does work. It's not like they were stacked up or anything. And I think he came in here with some kills from when he was a Hydralisk too. But that's it. I mean, that was... It might have just been the game-winning strategy for Queen to be like, okay, I've killed the third base of Stork, but how can I really ruin him? And that was making 2 lurkers, dropping them behind the mineral line, and hoping there's not an observatory. And there wasn't. And that knocked down Stork to 18 probes and 2 bases. And that was your game. Wow. Stork cut some corners. And that was it. And then the DT counterattack at 12 minutes just completely ruins. Oh my gosh. Knocks Queen down to 13 workers too. Those DTs were unopposed. The defense wasn't anything. This is where all the Corsairs die. This is a big moment in the game as well, when all the Corsairs die. And I'm sure Stork was just like, ah. Ah. He just like slapped his own forehead. I was like, you can't do that. You cannot lose your Corsairs to Hydras. Not in the middle of the map, especially. And then this little lurker shenanigans. Like, they still do some work. It does knock more probes off of Stork's worker count. So yeah, he tries to scramble back up from being basically nothing at workers, and then the lurkers come back and kill more of his probes. Just absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal. Yeah, and I mean, this attack, this is a brilliant hold from Queen. This positioning of these buildings, too, was massive, because the Zealots couldn't just all storm in. They had to go through this choke, which the lurkers were covering fairly well. Yes, Storm was here. Yes, Reavers were here. But the lurkers were spread out, right? So sure, you can kill... Oh, those were dud Reaver shots, too. Yeah, so I mean, this was good. But Defender's advantage is here. These macro hatches are insanely important for Queen, too. Right? He manages to pump so many Hydras out here. And yeah, they're going to die, but he's going to make 800 of them. So, hey, that's how the Zergs do things. And yeah, more and more Hydras are dying, more and more Hydras are dying, but they shove it back. And he just never replaced his economy. He's back up to 18 workers, Stork is, and that's just not enough. He knew. He knew. He knew he was in a lot of trouble. He gets a couple more drones at the Reaver. But yeah, this is your final battle, etc., etc. Good storms. Again, 3 Hydras down. 2 more, 3 more, 4 more, 5 more, 6 more Hydras down. But when there's 20 of them, you can lose 6 or 7 and you're going to be fine. GG. Man, hit that like button. That was such a good game. Such an incredible back and forth worker massacre game. Queen has 96,000 points. Stork has 99,000 points. Another example of a player getting a higher point total and losing the game. You got outproduced and pretty much a 2-to-1 ratio there, and the kill death ratio is almost 2-to-1, and that's your game right there. Structures raised, way more Protoss buildings died, only 3 Zerg structures died, which they don't make that many, but losing a macro hatch or a main hatch would have been game-changing for sure. And then resources here. Queen, he had the third base for the entire game, never lost it. Stork lost his third, and that's your difference right there. Also, you know, the 30-something, 40-something probes that died in this game. I wish there was a total for probe death count in StarCraft 1 in this stats page. That'd be nice, because it's got to be a lot. Gotta be a lot. All right, that was great. I'm epic tagging that, because that was just 18 minutes of pure carnage for both players. And there were times I thought one player had it in the bag, and then nope. Made an incredible comeback, and then that player who made the comeback has it in the bag. And then, nope, surprise, not happening. And I love that about games, and I think everybody will love them too. So, yeah, just for the sheer worker death. Epic tagging it. So cool, that's going to be it for me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching. You take care of yourself.